Are water aerobics safe? And how can you avoid mask irritation?
You have questions about coronavirus? Dr. Mallika Marshall has some answers.
Isaiah from Southeastern says he's been wearing masks since it became mandatory, but has been feeling some itching in his throat. He says, how can I use the mask without having this irritating sensation? So itching in the throat could be due to seasonal allergies, or it could be a reaction to breathing through a mask. You might want to change the mask material, change the fabric to see if that helps, or you could try taking an over-the-counter non-drowsy antihistamine to see if that helps. If you think you're having a serious allergic reaction to something, you need to call 911. Our next question comes from Kathy, who asks, can an antihistamine be used to treat COVID-19? So, like I just mentioned, antihistamines can be used to treat allergies, but they're not going to treat or prevent COVID-19. Tricia says she's 65 and is wondering if it's safe to return to her SilverSneakers aqua aerobic class. So Tricia, that really depends. If it's outdoors and you feel like you can space apart and keep your distance from other people, then it's something you might consider. But if it's indoors and it's in close quarters, then it might be something you should put off for a while. Our next question comes from Tom, who writes, I live in a college town. What's going to happen when students from across the country start classes? Shouldn't all returning students be put in 14-day isolation? So, Tom, that's a really good question, and I think it's one that many universities are considering as they decide what they're going to do about opening up in the fall. Some other things they might have students do is measure their temperatures every day or fill out an app saying that they don't have any symptoms before they're allowed to go back to class. But I certainly understand people living in college towns worried that all these kids are going to be returning and going to local bars and restaurants and stores. It's a potential problem.
Dr. Mallika offers her best advice, but as always, you should consult your personal physician before making any decisions about your health. If you have a question for Dr. Mallika, there are 3 ways to reach her. Her email, drmallika@cbs.com, on Twitter @Mallika Marshall, or Facebook message her, Dr. Mallika Marshall.
Well,